Hello everyone, welcome to today's lesson. I'm your instructor Daniel. In today's lesson, we will focus on identifying the business requirements for three basic types of project: IT project, IT and healthcare integration project, and general project. Business requirements are the most important part of a business solution. You can think of it as the foundation of the building. If the foundation is poorly structured, the building will eventually collapse. As a junior business analyst, your goal is to help your team gather as much information as possible so that your team can lay down a good foundation for the project to succeed. Because real-life business environments are often very complicated, there can be many different kinds of projects. In addition, requirements are often divided into many different types. You need to be able to distinguish between what are the business requirements for many different project settings. In a regular IT project, there are two kinds of major requirements: functional and business. Because IT projects usually focus on the functionality of the product, you will face a lot of requirements that explain or regulate the functionality. Basically, anything that clearly states the function that a future solution has to execute is a functional requirement. For example, let's say the project you are working on is about creating a software for an accounting firm. If your client said that the software need to be able to calculate the total income tax, it will be a functional requirement. Business requirements are often the non-functional requirement. For example, the quality that a future solution must demonstrate can be seen as one of the business requirements. Using the same accounting firm example, if the client says the software must be able to access certain file in 1 second, this will be the quality of the software and it counts as a business requirement. Those two kinds are both equally important because um, they are essentially the building block of your business solution. However, you need to know how to distinguish between the functional and non-functional requirements for the IT project. For an IT and healthcare integration project, things can be a little bit more difficult for you because there can be many different information from many different aspects. You should focus on identifying the integration part of the project because the result of the integration will be the determining factor for your project succeed. As a junior business analyst, you need to be able to identify which information will influence the integration. For example, a description of what scenario the software will work for the healthcare organization will be the business requirement for an integration project. This can also be applied to the integration project between IT and different area other than healthcare. In this project setting, your requirement will consist a certain degree of functional requirement. For a general project that has no IT involvement, you should focus on your client as well as the goal of the project. The business requirement for this kind of project is easy to identify. It's basically the specifications that have delivered a product or provide value to the project. It represents the needs that must be fulfilled from many different aspects. In summary, as a junior business analyst, you need to identify the nature of the project. It will help you determine what is the requirement you are looking for and it will make your life as a junior business much easier.